Whoa, guess what? You're back at the channel. So I just finished up a little transmission solenoid pack on this car, but a couple weeks ago I did another video series on the ECMs of the Stratus / Sebrings. And I got a lot of questions, and so I wanted to kind of give you some tips if you are in a situation where you know your ECM is bad. They're also called PCMs, the brain box, whatever you want to call it. If you show it to them right here, my cameraman, this is what we're actually talking about. Now, there's a couple tips on this. If yours goes bad, you've got a couple options, and that's really what this video is about, is what's your options. So option one, you can go to the dealer, buy a brand new one, they'll flash it, life is good. The only problem is it is extremely expensive. The next option you have is you can get a supplier offline to give you one, and basically you give them your VIN number, they'll pre-flash it, so when it gets here it works with the skim module. And it's a plug and play, game over. Now, an emergency situation where you do not have the ability to have option one or option two, here's what you can do if you can get in touch with a locksmith. You can go to your local salvage yard and probably buy one for $30 or $40, maybe even less. And as long as it comes out of the same year, make, model, you know, everything matches, it's the same. You want the computer to run your car the way it's supposed to be ran. I think there's always an issue with California emissions, but let's assume you're not that's not your issue. Or if you're in California, you should be able to find one that matches that. But you just buy one out of the junkyard and you're like, how in the am I going to get this thing to work? It's very simple. You just plug it in, call the locksmith, tell the locksmith, hey, can you program the skim? The skim is the security system to the vehicle. If he can program the skim, he can write down that he can put the VIN number from the computer that you're buying into the skim module. So when you go buy your used one, write down the VIN number to it. If you've just ran across a used one and don't know the VIN number to it, no problem. Plug it into the car, put an OB2 scanner in it, and pull the VIN number. Can you just say hi to the dog real quick? The dog likes to be said hi to.
That's Biddy.
Hi, Biddy. So we're doing a little... What's going on is we're shooting a little video here, baby, and about computers and skim modules right now. Is that okay with you? Okay, Biddy's okay with that. We'll keep on with our conversation. So, if you're going to buy used, remember, you're going to need the VIN number. Do not confuse the locksmith and say, can you flash my computer? Because 9 out of 10 of them cannot. If they can, great. But if they can't, all you need them to have the ability to do is program the skim module. The skim module, you put the VIN number to the computer that's in it, bam, you're doing business that quick. That awkward moment when the dog's giving me that look like, I prefer a steak right now. So, anyway, long story short, if you have a computer problem, don't scare away with it. Go new. Order one with the VIN number. That's easy and very inexpensive. 2, if you've got to get one out of a junkyard, go ahead and get a locksmith ready to program the skim module. All he has to do is reprogram the VIN number in your skim to match the computer. That's it. And you're in business. Meanwhile, that's my tips for the day on... The dog is after me again. That's my tips for the day on the ECM. Sorry I wasn't more clear on that last time. I wasn't even thinking about it. But support your military. We love you guys. Nothing but peace and all that good stuff. Meanwhile, see you on the flip, man. I got to roll. Let's do something else.